Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 30th, 2024. This is for Aries, last shuffle here. Aries, what we have is teacher and we have true love. Someone is teaching you. Spirit wants to show you something about a person, and they're coming off as a teacher or someone who says something very influential about what they've worked through in their life, what they've figured out. There's something that they've figured out. This person, they've gotten better in life. It just seems like maybe they've lost to so many, in so many instances, they kind of let something pass them by in life. And it's like almost like they were pursuing money. They were pursuing, some kind of like stability. This is giving off the American dream kind of energy. And it seems like they may have traded something that mattered more to them in life and invested in the wrong things. It seems like they ended up alone, or they may have ended up alone due to like their pursuit of money. So Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit, this is someone actually maybe, it seems like they're having a conversation or just being really straight with you about their life. This may have been someone, this may have been a conversation that's already happened, or something you already know about a person, but it's something about them that is being called out today. And so what this looks like is they want you to see that this person has learned a lot about what to spend their time on. They realize after looking back, they're saying, you know what, I invested my time into trying to be a more responsible person, someone who's like providing. They focus more on money. They may, with the King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Hermit there, yeah, for sure. They feel like they did not compromise, but they wouldn't compromise anything for that pursuit of money. But teacher is the World, Four of Cups, Two of Swords, and Nine of Wands. It's like due to their decisions, they made a lot of hard choices. Now that they look back, that was like they can't believe, like, you know what I mean? You look back, you go, wow, I chose the money over love, over family, over just about anything. It seems like whatever they chose to do, they've now learned, and because of the path in their, the path that they chose, they have lost interest in life. In a sense, like life is, you know what I mean? You know how like this reminds me of Steve Jobs, right? And of course, I'm not really that good with, I don't know what his life was like or the decisions he made. I just know that he's associated with Apple, and I don't really know much else about him. But I do recall his one video that they showed where he was not well, and he was wearing like all black, and he was, they had this video of him saying that in the pursuit of this company and building it up the way it was, he's now feeling as though he made a mistake and he's dying alone, and that family is the biggest wealth. Like that is true wealth. And it's like, I have all this money, right, and I'm paying people to be around me in my darkest days when I could have had love and be surrounded by love, by the love of my family. And so there's something about this energy of a person who's just like, I don't, nothing matters, like nothing even matters anymore. They may even feel victimized by their choices. They may have they may say that the world oftentimes influences one to think that certain pursuits are more important than anything else, and forces you to make hard decisions. They may feel victimized by the way of the world as well. You have true love here with Six of Pentacles and Nine of Cups, and this is someone who's saying that in order to get what you want in life, you have to I mean, it almost is giving off this vibe of sacrifice, but Six of Pentacles is not a sacrifice energy, but it kind of feels as though you have to sacrifice certain things to get what you want. And this person is saying that don't turn your back on love, or turn your back on the love of something. If you're going to do something, it's because you love it, not because you love what it will give you, not because you love what the exchange you'll get from it. Like if you say career and such, right? Like, do, even if it's career, this teacher is trying to tell you about what makes life worth living. And it's like you have to really be emotionally connected to this thing, or connected to this person, or something here. Like, you have to want what you're going to get out of it. You have, that has to be the main focus. Like, I definitely want this, this exchange. There's a fragmented energy here with the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of things that this person can celebrate. There's so much that they could celebrate, but it looks like what they're saying is that they sabotaged their life. They may, there's something about them talking. You know how like someone tries to tell you this kind of thing, and they talk about like their glory days with so much like passion, but then at the same time they're talking about how they're not happy with it. I talk to people like this a lot, where they'll say, when back in the day I was making this amount and I was doing this, and it sounds almost like they're very proud of it, but then they talk about about all the things that they sacrificed to have it, and then they're talking about how it's, you could tell that yesteryear was so wonderful, but it was a bittersweet wonderful, because I ended up losing something that was valuable to me, more valuable than all the things that I got. Yet you talk about what you got with all this energy, this wow, like I made $1 million, but I lost my wife or my husband. But I made that much money. But then they're like, well, now I'm just by myself and alone. And it seems like they're kind of scattered in their speech in that way, right? The honoring path is the Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords. This is about what they want to tell you is they want to help you get to a better place and get out of the chaos. And they're also showing that they're wanting you to say, pick the hard thing, right? Pick the harder thing, which is not to separate or to break hearts or to, because this is a separation energy. Usually if it's in a relationship sense, this would be like a divorce due to a third party or some kind of mess, but the honoring path is to say that do what you got to do, say what you got to say, be passionate about keeping things together and getting to a better place. So as long as you're making those types of decisions when you're dealing with others, right, especially if you're connected to someone romantically, it's like when you're making decisions, you have to choose the harder thing, which a lot of times would be to it's like, think about the future. They want you to think about the future, about what you would be proud to look back and say, I did this. And a lot of times you will see that there's two decisions to make. Either you are where you want to be, but you're alone, right? Or you're where you want to be, and it's not that you're alone. It's like there's an energy of needing to be happier, but not. If you're going to be single and alone, it would be because this person is triggering, and this person is victimizing you or something like that. But this person may also warn you that if you are not grateful for where you are right now, then you are going to be a bitter person, like very always blaming other people for where you are in the future. You will never be happy. And there's something about you needing to celebrate every little thing now too. There's a lot with this energy, man. This person is just like all over the place, and you may be confused about their message, but all in all, they're talking about their lackluster life now versus what it was in the past. And it seems like they want to show you that don't blame anyone for where you are. And it looks like they may have blamed their significant other, and then sacrificed that person to get where they're at. And they're talking about not being in a place of like victimhood. I'm a victim, and blaming them for the decisions you have to make, missing out on opportunities, and something like that going on. It's like they're wanting to warn you, but the warning is confusing. So you could be dealing with a Virgo and a Capricorn very strongly, but we also have Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So you could be Aries, Taurus cusp, or dealing with the Taurus, Gemini cusp. We also have Leo, Virgo cusp, Virgo, Libra cusp, and Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. If you're not dealing with these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.